On to Floating Jade Treasures of Chen Yu. Hold on, I'm thirsty. Okay. Tea house waitress. Please follow me. We have seats over here. Would you like to enjoy some tea while listening to the performance, or would you prefer a work meal? Work meal? Oh, forgive me. According to Mr. Vert Jr.'s suggestion, a more elegant name for it would be a simple meal. Indeed, it's a simple meal for those coming and going on business. Of course, we serve regular lunch and dinner as well. However, we usually don't serve them in our outdoor dining area. These tables are usually reserved for guests to sip tea while listening to the performances and stories. Our tea house's indoor dining area, private seats, and private rooms are temporarily under renovation. Please do give us a visit once those renovations are completed. Interesting. That way. Oh, more things to steal. Oh, there really is a treasure chest just like sat here.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
There are many intricacies to drinking tea. Clear your mind, take a sip of tea, and sense the whispers within your drink. That is the attitude all tea lovers should have. How sophisticated. It's just a habit. Tea tasting habits differ among tea lovers from place to place. Fontanians prefer sipping tea while watching a play or film, and some even add milk and spices. Most of them treat tea as a common beverage, no different from coffee or alcohol. But in my opinion, tea tasting for the residents of Chenyu Vale revolves around the concept of peace and exploration. Yes, peacefully exploring the tea's original flavor. Tea tasting seems closer to a ritual people practice after a busy day to relieve themselves of the bustle and clear their minds. Is it really that serious? Perhaps my words were too formal and caused your confusion. Tasting tea is itself a relaxing experience. No need for baths and changing clothes and burning incense and all that performative posing and etiquette. Just sit back and enjoy. I hope that you too will discover inner peace while sipping tea. Um, yeah, whatever. That way. Stealing.
The Feiyun Commerce Guild looks forward to working with you.
Okay.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Everyone is welcome to work with the Feiyun Commerce Guild. We are currently expanding with new business ventures across a variety of industries. Okay. Oh, are you a merchant too? The Feiyun Commerce Guild is currently exploring new business opportunities, including combining fabrics and jade, adding tea during the fabric dyeing process, to introduce new fragrances and more. If you're interested in a business partnership, just talk to me and I'll faithfully inform the Commerce Guild of the specifics of your intentions. No, I just wanted the treasure chest. And to see if you had a quest, but you don't. General goods store owner. What do you sell? Crab roe, tea. You sell this? Oh, I'm almost out of rice. Good on tofu. Thanks. I'm gonna have to remember he's here so I can come buy those things for Xian Yun. So I don't want to be out there killing turtles. That way. pretty. Interesting. This place is really big. Training dummies. We were told to destroy the red. Oh, it has an actual health bar. I just meant to hit the red. The Millilith would like to spar with you?
Emerge right now.
Okay.
Tactical. Who goes there?
Okay.
Is it what you wish to find?
Interesting.
Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a worthwhile experience.
Stop judging me, Niviettes. I like my treasure chests. Still that way, huh? Oh, pff, I'm blind. I am so
Let the record
blind.
show that I verbally consent to relinquishing these items into your possession.
I don't think you have any jurisdiction in Liwa. Oh, we can't pick those up. Those are just fish of the non-edible variety. Good to know. Up. Huh. I see. Okay. Okay. You know what? You know what?
Stabilize.
This is what I have to say to your little roof lip. Climb the stupid pillar, Zhongli. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're making it over that one. I think this is an I have to climb the mountain type of situation. Which means we'll deal with that treasure chest later. What am I actually meant to be doing right now? That way. Okay. Can do. Treasure chest.
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
My box. Okay. Still this way. Oh, we're going all the way back down. Okay. I see. There's a treasure chest that way somewhere. There are so many treasure chests we're gonna need to find here. It'll happen. And there's a quest over there. So much to do here. My stuff. Okay. Oh, one got flung all the way over here, huh? Whoops. He's a little too tall to fit through these places adequately. The teleporter is up. Want the teleporter. We're gonna be able to get so much free money when we turn in these geosigils. Well, I guess we'll climb a mountain. This one isn't that tall. There's probably definitely a path that takes you to the teleporter. But I'd rather just climb a mountain. Yeah, it's not that bad. Okay, one more teleporter down. And then this is the new quest. I don't know if I want to do this next or if I want to continue Floating Jade, Treasure of Chenyu. Kind of want to do this one, whatever this is. The flow of water is good, and the conditions of the waters in the surrounding areas are quite satisfactory as well. This is great. I should still keep an eye on the surrounding soil environment, though. Looks like I'll have to place a few more instruments. Did something happen here? Ah, are you the traveler? Could you spare a moment? I could really use a favor from you. Please allow me to introduce myself first. I'm Wo Lu, a hydrologist. I'm currently conducting some investigations into Chenyu Vale for research purposes. Why would a hydrologist need to keep an eye on the soil environment? That's a very good question. The short answer is that the study of hydrology concerns more than just the movement of water. The mountainous terrain, the flow of the streams, the geology of the land, the weather of the area, and even the daily lives of the human residents who call this place their home, they all have an effect they all affect the hydrology of the Vale. Paimon can't say she really understands, but that definitely sounds super complicated. It is indeed quite complicated. Still, conducting research here is far easier than conducting research in Fontaine. I kept running into all kinds of problems trying to place even a single hydrology device in Fontaine. They'd get attacked by the aquatic wildlife one day and be swept away by the currents the next. And that's not even going into all of those underwater mechanical things that Archons know who placed there. Just remembering all of this is giving me a headache. So, about the favor you'd like to ask of us? Ah, that. Well, it's really a small thing. I'd like to request that you help me place these monitoring instruments on that mountain. I have just ordered these mechanical instruments from Fontaine. Once placed, they will continuously bore down through the earth until they've obtained the deep soil samples that I require. With these samples, I'll be able to measure the influence the local hydrology has had on the soil quality of the nearby mountains. Sounds easy enough? If that's what you think. I've been meaning to hire a few adventurers for the task, but no one has accepted my commission so far, and I've heard that there are a lot of treasure hoarders in this area. It's fine. But judging from your looks, you're not at all scared of those bullies, are you? Just leave them to me. Then I leave the placement of the instruments to you. All you need is to place them on the nearby hill. I still need to stay here to adjust some more instruments. Just come back to me once you've placed the batch that I've just given you. Okay, we are doing temporary what? Temporary acclimatization. Can do. Another mountain. Okay. Where am I? Where am I placing this? 33 meters away. Aha! What this place do? Well, let's just trust that this device will do its job. Okay. One more. Right next to the teleporter, it looks like. But don't look down. It's so high up here. Let's just get out of here once we've placed the instrument. Well, that should be enough. Let's go back and find her. These adjustments ought to do it. Ah, have you placed the instruments already? Thank you so much. Once I'm done placing this one, I'll give you your reward. You could have just given it to me alongside the rest of the batch. Thank you for your kindness. Unfortunately, this instrument is somewhat special. It requires some additional adjustments and calibrating, and I wouldn't want to trouble you that much. Let's go to that cliff over there and place it. Then I'll give you your reward. That sounds really hard. Have you always worked like this? At least now I only need to place my instruments down on the ground. In a previous expedition, I actually had to figure out a way to place one in the middle of a raging river. Couldn't you just take a boat over there? I mean, if all I needed to do was to drop the instrument, then sure. I could have just taken a boat, dropped it in the middle of the river, and left. But I was trying to measure the intensity of the water flow, so I had to keep that specialized instrument stationary within the heart of the stream so that it would neither float to the top nor sink to the bottom. Thankfully, there was a drawbridge above the river. Had there not been a bridge, I'd have had to ask some people to help me draw a rope between the two mountains, and then hang the device onto one of the ropes before using another rope to move it to the center of the river and drop it into the water. Anyway, there's no point talking about that now. It's not like that's something we'll have to deal with. That said, we'll still pass by a drawbridge on our way to our destination. Come this way. That drawbridge isn't far from here. It should be over this way. The scenery here is quite excellent. Even professional photographers have been known to come all the way out here just to get a shot. You'll be able to get a great view of the surrounding vista. Okay. Who can read that fast? No one. Help, is anyone there? Guard the other end well, brother. Okay.
There's you come. Solidify.
I'm just gonna kill him.
Order guide you. Pretty good.
They are? Ah, well, never mind. Are there more treasure hoarders? Oh, so there are.
Stabilize.
Oh, no they're not. No they're not.
Emerge. Right
As
here,
I
right now.
accidentally attack innocent bystanders. My bad. Thank you. I really don't know how to express my gratitude. You are Miss Chu? Ah, it's you, Storm. Well, fancy running into you again. This is the second time that you've done me such a huge favor. Weren't you guys in Fontaine learning how to shoot a film? How are you already back in Liyue? Have you already mastered the art of filmmaking? My quest interrupted another quest. Dang it. Well, rather than that, it'd probably be more accurate to say we've been forced to make some quick mora first. You two. Mr. Gessert is indeed a master filmmaker, and he's given us a lot of very useful advice. However, the films that he's helped us shoot have all really focused on big ideas and themes. As for the actual plot or the world and things that were intended to be featured, they kind of, in Mr. Gessert's words, they were left behind the scenes. But we had looked into filmmaking in the first place to create a film that could bring attention to Chen Yu Vale's excellent teas. If we had stayed with Mr. Gessert, we would have gone nowhere. So I made the executive decision to put a pause on our studies and come back to shoot a documentary. We will use this opportunity to put our knowledge to the test. Well, and because we just about run out of funds. Hey, haven't I told you about my plan already? As long as this documentary becomes a smash hit, we'll make our investment back in no time. Well, and then we found ourselves cornered by treasure hoarders on a drawbridge. Thankfully, the great storm came to save us. Isn't this place a bit far from Chaoying Village? Well, I wanted to get some majestic shots of the scenery so the film would look a bit more imposing. But we got a bit too distracted while shooting and caught the attention of those treasure hoarders. We fled all the way here, but we're still cornered by them in the end. Wait, so the pro photographers Wolu mentioned earlier were... Yep, they were Miss Chu and her assistants. Where did you suddenly just pop up from, Miss Wolu? I swear, I didn't see you at all before now. I just hid myself very well. So you already know each other. Oh, so this is all just one quest. That makes my life easier. Miss Wolu is an expert hydrologist. No one knows these lands better than her. We'd consulted her several times before this on the best places to shoot. We've even tried to get her to join us, but she said that she could only consider once she's finished with her work. Boss, I always get phone calls during stream. While we were running away earlier, we seemed to have left the case containing our film and equipment on the ground. I think all the work that we've done so far is in that case. Miss Wolu, Storm, Paimon, thank you for everything. When you are next free, please find me in Chaoying Village. After all, you've saved our lives, so we've got to prepare a reward in return. But for now, we must be off and away. Hurry. Where did we leave that box? We need to go back for it. Miss Chu and her assistants leave in a great hurry. That film case sure has gone through a lot. They say the good things often come at the end of many tribulations. I'm sure Miss Chu's film will turn out to be a hit. Anyway, let me give you your reward. I'll go place my final instrument shortly, and then probably go check on Miss Chu to see how she's doing. I've got to find her fast, or she'll probably be off Archon knows where again, shooting her film. I suppose she did just say that she can be found in Xiaoying Village. I'll just go check that out later. Okay. So that's, I guess, a place we can go to now. A bag of Mora. That can just sit there. Where is this? All the way back over here? We might as well. There's another quest. This direction. There's so many quests that I don't have time for. Oh, another one. Great. Maybe we should have grabbed the Chaoying village shots first after all. Is everything okay? Ah, Storm Paimon, thanks to you, we were able to save all of our stuff. I suppose, though, that if we were ever to return to that area in the future, we shall have to bring a few adventures with us. So, about your feature film on T, how is the shooting for that going? Well, we've currently got a good opening sequence and a good artistic vision, so you haven't shot much at all. Well, you see, we're currently a little short on money. As a master filmmaker, Mr. Gessert's tuition doesn't exactly come cheap. Even though we've already shot a few smaller films and made some more from that, a feature film of this length just burns through your budget as if it's nothing. Especially since Boss also turned down a few potential sponsors and refused many invitations to collaborate. Hey, what do you two know? This was all so that we can create an excellent film that reflects our standards and our vision. But boss, didn't we start this film company because we wanted to make money? Stop worrying about that for now. Just go and set up the equipment. Storm, this is your reward. Thank you for always lending me your support. Once I've made the film of my dreams, I'll be sure to invite you over for the premiere. And then also take you out for tea. Yifeng, Xingyi, and make sure you get the best angle for our lighting. We're gonna get this in one take, you hear me? But boss, we don't even have any actors here with us. Isn't it all up to chance whether or not we can grab a scenery shot in one take? Just hurry up and set up the equipment, and then wait here. Okay. That's done.